What makes good content? Good is a subjective word, so the better question would be, what makes content that gets viewers? What are you going to do that makes people want to watch you? So you kind of end up going in a circular direction when you're trying to figure out what to do for good content. Like, why is what you're doing not the best? What are you missing? Why are people not watching you? Different questions that go through your head makes you doubt yourself. Why am I not growing? Work on your content. What about my content? Play what you enjoy. I am playing what I enjoy. No one's interested in that game. Okay, I'll play Fortnite like everybody else. That's an oversaturated game that's not going to help you grow your channel. Then what should I play? Play what you enjoy. See, you just go in circles. Every time people ask questions about what they should do better with their content, people tend to answer with, play what you enjoy. People are going to much more enjoy watching you play a game you're having fun with than something that everybody else is already playing. And your viewers can tell when you're not enjoying your own content. People always answer the question of, what should I stream with? Stream what you enjoy. Play the games you enjoy. Do the things that you enjoy. And then you see that I'm not growing, so why? What am I not doing right? Well, people can tell you're bored. Your viewers can tell when you're bored with your games or what you're doing. Your viewers can tell when you're not excited with what you're doing. If you're not enjoying a game, it's okay to change it. Just because, oh, this is the popular game everybody plays, doesn't mean you have to play that. Your viewers would rather see you having fun than just playing what they want you to watch. Sure, PUBG is still popular and everybody loves it, or Fortnite's like the #1 game and Ninja got famous playing it. That doesn't mean you are. That doesn't mean, you're necessarily good at it or you have to enjoy playing it. You might enjoy just fishing in Stardew Valley. You just want to sit there for an hour and fish. So first, stop thinking your content is wrong. Stop thinking your content is what you're doing to mess up and why you're not growing. Stop and think about what you're doing on a whole. What's with your content? If you're enjoying your content, that is your #1 priority. You need to be having fun what you're doing. But then your second question should be, is my community enjoying this? Am I playing a game they like, but they're not really enjoying this? I'm not growing. I'm not having people chat and talk to me about this. Because, it's a game they like, but that doesn't mean it's what's right for you. So what is the answer? It is content, and it's what you present with your content. Your content is the thing you're doing, the actual activity of the channel. Your and is the thing you're doing with it. It's your personality. It's the unique thing that you bring to your content that somebody else isn't doing, or you might be doing it better. It's something different that's not just, I'm playing a game, I'm cooking a meal, I'm drawing a bird. Put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it!
So content, Cuphead, you're a speedrunner. Mario World, you're a world record speedrunner holder. You're a professional chef, and you know what sous vide is. I learned what sous vide is from watching someone cook on Twitch. One of the fun things about cooking streamers is you can ask them for advice. They might not be like in teaching mode, but you can say, hey, I'm going to cook this thing. Do you have any recommendation? And that's actually how we found out about, what's it called? Pickle juice marinating. I don't remember if that's right. Cooking streamer told my husband to put chicken in pickle juice and marinate it that way. And it ends up having this amazing flavor. And I would want to eat it all the time if I could, but high sodium, it's bad for you and stuff. So maybe you want to make your content about, this is my field of expertise. This is what I'm knowledgeable in. This is what I do every day at work. This is fascinating, and I want to share with the world. So you use your channel as an opportunity to educate about, like, okay, I do branding and marketing at work. Look what I'm doing. Branding and marketing on the internet. I'm learning about streaming so that I can help others market themselves. Like when Adobe used to have their Twitch channel, they would bring on different people who used Adobe products, but they would have them on to kind of teach and show these are tips and tricks you could use. It was just their normal stream with what their art was, but it was on the Adobe channel with the idea that we're going to help educate you on how to use these Adobe products to the best of your ability. That's where I found some really great art streamers, because I already love Adobe Illustrator, but I found people who stream on there and do things with Adobe Illustrator that I had no idea you could do. Now I'm like, tell me how to push the button. Maybe you have a really charismatic personality and that could be what your and is. Like you're just a really on person, always talking and being friendly, and just chatting with you draws people in. Or you could be a character streamer. Your avatar could be a puppet. It could be something using face rig where you're this graphic that moves and responds with your movements. You could be somebody who's from the future. You could be somebody who is an occultist. There's so many different character streamers out there, but it's not all discovered. There's so many more things you could do. So maybe you're an actor and it's just the idea of creating an original character appeals to you. So you turn it into something that you stream as, and that's your personality. So you don't have to have all of this figured out before you hit that going live button the first time. You could just know, I want to get on Twitch. I want to get on whatever streaming platform you're using and just see, do I enjoy this? Or maybe what is my thing? I don't know what my thing is, but let me hit live and find out and play this game or do this activity and see what happens. Let it occur naturally, but be looking for that and figuring out what is it that you bring to the table? What makes you worth watching? Because there's something about you that people are going to want to watch and be a part of your community. But just to remember that sometimes your growth and your development is going to be slow. It's not always going to be an overnight boom. I mean, yes, you might be an innovator in your field and come up with something that overnight somebody says, hey, this person on Twitch is doing this really different thing. You should go watch. And boom, you have an enormous community and a partnership in a month because something you did was different and it caught their attention. But don't assume that's going to be you. Don't strive for that to be you, because if that's what you're striving for, you might burn out quick and you might not be enjoying what you're doing because you started off that way, but that's not where you want to go long term. So be willing and ready to accept slow growth, slow progress, figuring out who you are as you go. But I mean, if you're an innovator in a field and you find a way to translate that to Twitch, that is so cool, because some of my favorite streamers are actually innovators in their field. I watch a cooking show where this guy's a scientist, so he breaks down like, why does it cook this way? Why does it do this thing? And he'll have a camera view where he zooms in really close to something to show you what it looks like, essentially under a microscope. He puts science into it and it's fascinating. This is Missy. She wants you to like, comment, and subscribe. Say hi, Missy. Your viewers can... We're not violating TOS, Missy. It's inappropriate. I need you to move your booty. Thank you.